I think it's lunchtime. I think we better get a fix going. High right shots is what this player complains about. So height's going to come from loft to the right. So if they're blocks, it's going to come from path going that way and face pointing that way. Often when people add loft, that face tends to want to point to the right as well. They come almost together, not for everyone, but certainly for lots of golfers. So let's give you a simple drill to try and get some club face awareness. I'm going to use this stick to try and illustrate the point. So first off, let's get you a little bit more room at address. You're quite close. We've seen the takeaway from this. You want to miss this leg a little bit, you push out and then use your wrist to kind of try and get everything back on track. And from the blurry video, it looks like you do quite well, but if we've got high right shots complaining of those, let's get that loft controlled. Let's try and get that face turning slightly different and then experiment with this kind of feeling I'm going to give you now, see if it changes the dynamic of your ball flight. So let's go for about a hand's width between top of your legs, top of your club. So put your thumb and your hand out and just try and make sure there is that space between button and the club, top of your left leg. Then we're going to try and take loft off as you make the backswing. So I'm going to turn that face more down to the ground as I make that backswing. And a nice checkpoint I'd like to use when your lead arm, your left arm gets parallel with the ground, try and feel like you're taking the loft off the club. Easy way to see that. Hold the club down here in your left hand only. So your normal grip in line with the face, but you've only got the ferrule and the head below your hands. What I want you to do is you get to that first parallel, so lead arm pretty flat with the ground or parallel with the ground. I want you to feel like you're turning the loft that I can see just away from yourself a little bit in that lead wrist. Feel like you're turning that wrist away, taking that loft off at this point and through every point of your swing. Being aware where the face is at different points of your swing, certainly halfway back and halfway down, makes it so much clearer why you might hit high to the right shots compared to more penetrating, even turning to the left shots. When you make the club short like this, it's much easier to visualize. So if I was going to add loft like you are, I'm going to turn my wrist, cup it, bow it out this way, and I can actually see the loft. This stick starts almost pointing at my face. Try and get the stick turning away, get the loft turning away. Make a few swings just with your left hand only, feeling like you're turning the club this way. You'll find that will address this action at the start. If you're turning that loft down to the ground a bit more, also what will happen is it will completely change the dynamic of impact. Lead wrist work, taking that loft off, being aware of it, halfway back, halfway down. The lead arm parallel to the ground, turn the loft away, up to the top as you start down, get the lead arm parallel to the ground again, feel like you're turning that loft away. Just repeating that, and this is something you can do while you're having your lunch, while you're in the office, where you're at work, because it's such a small club you're not going to hit anything. It'll give you great feelings of what's happening with the face, with the loft, hopefully get you some better ball flights. Let me know if this helps. Remember, hit the bell. Ding ding. It's not up there. Where is it? Where's the bell? It's down there. It's down here, look. The bell, ring it, ding it, whatever you do with it, right there. Just the bell. The bell. Say it like a normal person. The bell. Don't crash my audio though. The bell. No. The bell. Look there. The bell. Yep, remember to hit the subscribe button if you don't already. Hit the comments up as well, let me know if this helped. Also let me know what you're having for lunch. See you tomorrow.